So these two things are the foundation of any relationship. And if they're missing, small things can become huge things in your relationship. I'm Jo from loveshiftlive.com. So when, let's say, you have a difference in how to spend, save, or invest money, or in your parenting styles, or just a simple thing like where to go on vacation or lifestyle differences, when without these two things in a relationship, the conflict ends up being not about the difference in opinion that you have about your holiday, but about these two things. So give me a 5 if you recognize this, any one of these dynamics. You feel unwanted, neglected, unloved in your relationship, or you feel like you don't have freedom to be yourself. You feel a bit suffocated and like this person is so dependent on you for their well-being. So if you recognize either of those things, give me a 5 in the comment section below. So what happens when you have one person who's feeling neglected and unloved and you have another person who's feeling like they don't have enough freedom is that their reaction makes the other worse. The one person ends up becoming over-available. They start to demand, chase, and fight for that attention. They can also give love bombs where they're overspending and giving gifts in order to buy that attention. And the other person, in reaction to feeling like they don't have freedom and they can't be themselves, is they become cold and distant and they avoid, they don't initiate quality time because they're afraid that if they initiate, they're going to lose their freedom. So when other conflict happens in the relationship, the insecurity of I'm not wanted and I'm not loved, or the insecurity of I don't have my freedom, I can't be my own person, you don't accept me for who I am. The conflict of the difference in opinion becomes about that, except that people don't realize it. So fights spiral out into all kinds of things, and the two people lose sight on the actual issue. So this is a foundational dynamic that needs to be healed, where the over-available person heals the part of them that feels terrified of being rejected and alone and abandoned, and they need to have the person's presence in order to feel safe. And the unavailable person heals within them the feeling of I can't be myself and be loved. I can't be myself and have freedom. I need to change who I am for this person to accept me. So when that dynamic is healed and you hit other conflict in a relationship, it doesn't as easily escalate in a huge emotional drama where one person is exploding or where the other person starts to stonewall and really shut down because they feel overwhelmed by their perception that they're being controlled. And there's nothing worse in any kind of conflict where what you're really fighting about is not spoken out loud, and it leaves both people feeling like, I don't know what just happened, how did we get here, and not knowing what to do about it. I'm Jo